Computer screen images appear of the website of educatораpprenticeships.com, showing the title, A New Era in Education, and text, The Educator Registered Apprenticeship, ERA Intermediary paves the way for state and local education agencies, offering guidance and support in building solid apprenticeship programs.
Registered apprenticeship programs in the K-12 education sector are an emerging recruitment, preparation, and retention strategy being leveraged by states and districts all over the country. Currently,
footage appears of teachers that accompany the spoken dialogue. Images include teachers working with 2 students, a teacher's aide talking to 2 students at a desk, a teacher in front of a class of students, a teacher writing on a smartboard, a principal talking to 2 teachers, and a counselor talking to a student.
There are several approved apprenticeable occupations in the educator sector, including teacher aide, K-12 teacher, career and technical education teacher, principal, and school counselor. Core components of registered apprenticeship programs in the education sector,
a text graphic appears with the headline, Components of RA Programs,
are the same as those in any apprenticeship program registered in any sector with the U.S. Department of Labor or state apprenticeship agency.
A pie chart appears with 7 pieces. The components of the registered apprenticeship programs appear as text, sequentially on the pieces as the narrator explains each component. The text, industry-led, appears on a piece in the pie chart.
First, they must be industry-led.
The piece zooms out and dissolves to footage of a teacher in a classroom full of students.
In education, programs are being developed in response to a specific workforce need of their employer partners, who are often local education agencies and districts, or charter school networks.
New footage appears of a teacher talking to students, and a text graphic appears that reads, Industry-led. Employer partners are often local school districts or charter school networks. The pie chart graphic reappears, and the text Paid Job appears on a piece. The piece zooms out and dissolves to a teacher in a classroom full of students.
During the program, the employer partners provide the apprentice teachers with a paid job that has progressive wages as the apprentice gains skills and responsibilities.
A text graphic appears over 2 clips of footage of teachers teaching that reads, Paid Job. Employers must offer progressive wages. Employers can create a new job category or leverage existing pay schedules to provide at least 1 wage increase during the apprenticeship.
This may mean leveraging existing job categories and pay schedules, or creating a new job category or description and wage scale specific to an apprentice teacher.
The pie chart graphic reappears, and the text On-the-Job Learning/Mentorship appears on a new piece. The piece zooms out and dissolves to a teacher at a computer working with another younger teacher. A text graphic appears that reads On-the-Job Learning/Mentoring. Strong mentorship models leverage master teachers' experience and expertise.
During employment, the apprentice teacher should receive on-the-job learning under the guidance of a mentor teacher, where they will complete a work schedule or demonstrate a set of competencies.
The pie chart graphic reappears, and the text Supplemental Education appears on a new piece. The piece zooms out and dissolves to a teacher at a computer working with another younger teacher. A text graphic appears that reads Supplemental Education. Institutes of Higher Education's educator preparation programs can provide supplemental education.
They will also participate in supplemental education with their related instruction provider, which are generally education preparation programs that are accredited and result in the credentials required to teach in the state.
The pie chart graphic reappears, and the text Equal Employment Opportunity appears on a new piece. The piece zooms out and dissolves to footage of an African American teacher standing in the front of a classroom with her arms crossed, smiling at the camera.
Apprenticeship programs uphold equal employment opportunity principles by expanding access into career pathways, providing participants opportunities to earn while they learn.
A text graphic appears that reads Equal Employment Opportunity. Equal Employment Opportunity, EEO, principles ensure fair treatment and equal opportunities in employment.
And removing barriers through wraparound supports.
The pie chart graphic reappears, and the text Quality and Safety appears on a new piece. The piece zooms out and dissolves to footage of a teacher holding a notebook, smiling at the camera.
They also have built-in processes in place that help ensure the quality and safety in the workplace during the apprenticeship.
A text graphic appears that reads Quality and Safety. RA programs must be high quality, as evidenced by approved standards, and provide safe working environments.
The final component of a registered apprenticeship program,
The pie chart graphic reappears, and the text Nationally Recognized Credentials appear on a new piece. The piece zooms out and dissolves to footage of a teacher holding a certificate surrounded by other teachers who are applauding.
is that it results in a certificate of completion or a journey worker certificate. This nationally recognized credential acknowledges completion in an educator preparation program that also included an intensive work-based learning component.
A text graphic appears that reads, Nationally Recognized Credentials. Programs should result in apprentices becoming fully licensed according to the requirements of their state. Footage appears of a teacher receiving an award. The text changes to read, K-12 teacher apprentices receive a certificate of completion signifying that they have received comprehensive on-the-job learning while attaining their certification. A new text graphic appears on the screen that reads, RA Program Sponsors.
A program sponsor is responsible for developing the program standards, which define many of the key components above, and ultimately administering the program.
The text zooms back and reveals a graphic with 6 circles with connecting lines. The circles contain text listing the different educator RA program sponsors. Footage appears and changes as the narrator describes the different entities of a woman talking with 2 people in business attire, a woman speaking to a class of adults, women meeting together with documents in a computer, and of adults meeting in a business setting.
A range of entities currently sponsor registered apprenticeships in education, including state education agencies, local school districts, educator preparation programs, workforce boards, or other nonprofits.
The RA Program Sponsors graphic reappears with the 6 circles containing text with connecting lines. The screen zooms into a circle with text that reads, Employer Partner, the local school district that employs the apprentice.
Program sponsors are also responsible for the close coordination across the key partners. Employer partners, which include the local school districts or charters, are required for any program to be approved. They will employ the apprentice and mentor teachers and provide the on-the-job learning.
The screen moves to another circle with text that reads, Supplemental Education Partner, a state-accredited educator preparation program.
Supplemental education partners or education preparation programs should be engaged to design and deliver the related instruction.
The screen moves to another circle with text that reads, Licensure/certification entity, the state education agency, teacher licensure/certification.
The licensure certification entity will help ensure that the program meets state teaching certification and licensure requirements.
The screen moves to another circle with a text that reads, Apprenticeship Office, the State Apprenticeship Agency, or DOL-OA, Field Office.
The Apprenticeship Office, either run by the U.S. Office of Apprenticeship or a state apprenticeship agency, depending on the state's designation, will assist sponsors with developing and registering the apprenticeship standards.
The screen moves to another circle with text that reads, Public Workforce System, WIOA funded programs.
The public workforce system, including workforce development boards, can help identify and direct funding and other resources to support educator apprentices.
The screen moves to another circle with text that reads, Organized Labor, Teachers Union.
And organized labor, such as teachers' unions and associations, can support the development and oversight of programs to help ensure quality and safety and to advocate for both mentors and apprentices.
Images appear of the educatораpprenticeship.com website.
To help sponsors and their partners design and launch registered apprenticeship programs in education, the U.S. Department of Labor funded the Educator Registered Apprenticeship Intermediary, or the ERA Intermediary.
A text graphic appears that reads, Learn more about the free technical assistance services available through the Educator Registered Apprenticeship Intermediary.
Learn more about the technical assistance services available through the ERA Intermediary by visiting the website www.educatorapprenticeships.com.
The RTI and ERA logos appear with the text www.educatorapprenticeships.com and educatorapprenticeships@rti.org. New text appears that reads, This project has been funded, either wholly or in part, with federal funds from the Department of Labor, Employment and Training Administration under contract number 1605C2-23-C-0014. The contents of this publication do not necessarily reflect the views or policies of the Department of Labor, nor does mention of trade names, commercial products, or organizations imply endorsement of the same by the U.S. government.